Ever heard of a man who could build an empire with one hand and tear it all down with the other? That's the story of Howard Hughes, a name that once commanded the world's attention, only to fade into a whispered legend of madness and isolation. This isn't just a history lesson, it's the tale of a modern Icarus, a genius who flew too close to the sun and got burned. Born into immense oil wealth, young Howard was never content to simply inherit his fortune. He wanted to conquer the world. By his early 20s, he was already a Hollywood tycoon. Producing blockbuster films like Hell's Angels and Scarface, he dated the most famous actresses, from Katharine Hepburn to Ava Gardner, living a life most people could only dream of. But the silver screen wasn't big enough for his ambitions. His true passion was in the sky. Hughes was a brilliant aviator and engineer. He founded the Hughes Aircraft Company, personally designed groundbreaking planes, and broke multiple world speed records. Imagine the scene, thousands cheering as he circles the globe in record time, a true American hero. He was the real-life Tony Stark of his day, billionaire, inventor, and daredevil. He even built the infamous Spruce Goose, the largest flying boat ever constructed. A testament to his audacious vision, he was on top of the world, untouchable. But even heroes have their demons. Hughes was a notorious germaphobe, a fear that likely stemmed from a serious illness in his youth. What started as quirks like using tissues to open doors slowly spiraled into a debilitating obsession. After surviving a horrific plane crash in 1946 that left him in chronic pain, his reliance on painkillers began. This was the turning point. The once vibrant public figure started to retreat from the world. The descent was gradual, then terrifyingly fast. He locked himself away in darkened hotel penthouses, first in Beverly Hills, then Las Vegas, and finally, the world. He stopped cutting his hair and nails, which grew to grotesque lengths. He communicated only through memos, his once powerful voice silenced by paranoia. His diet consisted of little more than chocolate bars and milk, and he would watch the same movie, Ice Station Zebra, on a loop for months. The man who once commanded boardrooms and built aviation empires was now a prisoner of his own mind. Terrified of invisible enemies, his final years were a heartbreaking shadow of his former life. He was moved from one hideout to another, a skeletal figure weighing less than 100 pounds. When he died in 1976 aboard a plane, his own staff couldn't immediately identify him. The world was shocked. How could the brilliant, handsome Howard Hughes end up like this? The story of Howard Hughes is a chilling reminder that wealth and genius are no shield against the frailties of the human mind. He was a visionary who reshaped two industries, a pilot who touched the heavens, and ultimately, a man lost in the labyrinth of his own psyche. It's a tragedy of epic proportions. A story of a titan's rise and his haunting, self-imposed fall. Thanks for watching. If you found this story as fascinating as I did, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more deep dives into history's most compelling figures.